안녕하세요. 반갑소. 오늘은 바스티온 2회차 4번에 이어서 세게임 플러스 해보도록 하겠습니다.
I'll see you in the next one. Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as if pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls, years of work undone in an instant, in the calamity. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good.
경험치를 안 주네.
Kid just rages for a while.
경험치 좋아해. 경험치가 아니지.
An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do.
불용. 뭐라 해?
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink.
보이 피해.
A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines. Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancy her. It's a wonder the old saloon's still standing. He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Wait, haven't I? Anyway, Rondé's place just brings back memories. Then Kid finds his trusty shield. Rondé always wanted his ashes scattered here.
머리 방패. 자, 이제 나와야죠.
The security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery. Gas fellas. Windbags start turning up the last call. More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
너무 안 좋은 거 아닌가?
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop. He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
그래야지. 활 정도는 돼야지.
Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true. Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back. The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old
불개봐라.
He's a
불개봐라.
mighty fast learner. Right back at you. He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
엄청 넣을 수 있네. 좋아. 요거 하나 넣고. 짠네. 기술 피해량. 이런 게 생겼네. 그냥 피해량. 치명타 확률. 딴 길 간다. 거머리. 이거를 반격 피해량. 이거를 껴야 되나? 추락 피해 치명타 확률. 야 확률. 이걸로 가자. 체력 차지.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
무기를 장창에다가 대포에다가 뭘 건데? 이거 바꿔야겠다. 이거를 반격 시 체력 회복. 떨어지겠다. 와, 딜 봐.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
아, 딜 이쁘구요. 아주 좋다.
That one was Maud, the tutor. Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them, though. An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
오, 조준혁. 아, 그래. 뭔가
Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags.
어야.
Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Kid puts him out of his misery.
너무 아프잖아.
He finds the core to the wharf district.
게임 소리가 좀 큰가? 마이크를 키우자. 마이크가 커져 있는데. 아이고. 믹서를 줄여야겠다. 됐어.
He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy.
한방. 오의 주창이요.
Skyway's in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go. Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell. There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
이거 다 본 건데 또 볼 필요가 없죠.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
샷건을 써도 괜찮겠다.
Kid ponders what to build.
뭐부터 줄까? 무기고 줄여야겠다. 저거
Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
버스킷.
Wanna keep the wilds at bay? Pack yourself a musket and a pipe. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
아, 사원을 지어야 돼.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong.
난이도가
Ought to
지금
be a
너무 안
core
맞기
down one of
때문에
these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time. Scumbag
아, 이거 잠깐 바꿀 필요가
digest
없네.
just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw. Keeps telling himself he better watch his step. They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed. No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble. Them squirts just don't know.
이게
when to
12시
quit.
방향으로 가야 유물이 있어.
He heads for the biggest
보이더라
dump in
하는데.
town. Scumbag alley. And there he is, the oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel. They always said old Gershel wouldn't go without a fight. core. No surprise. Like the gas fellas are hiding it from it. He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his.
업글을 풀로 다 하겠는데? 재료를 재료가 2회차라서 한 번 더 먹어가지고
Core ain't here neither.
한 번 더
So he's
주나?
gotta guess again. Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock. Know why gas fellas all dress alike? Kids wondering the same thing. And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman is keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town. He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started. He comes back, just like I knew he would.
사원을
The core
먼저 짓고
hums in his pack. The monument's
얘 왜
calling
여기
for
있지?
it. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next. The Calamity saved some of my old books. Guess it's got a sense of humor.
이런 게 있었나? 이건 처음 보는 것 같은데? 말이 안 고르지네? 버그인가? 사원.
Behold the Pantheon.
다 열려있구나. 어디 보자. 어디 보자. 체력 강장제와 검은 강장제
Ruthless.
10%? 오케이. 이거 없어도 돼. 하고 다가가면 악영향. 근접으로 싸우기 힘들어진다는 건가? 요거는 뭐 슬로우 걸리는 건가 본데.
U-Rig.
원거리.
A Kobe.
고비. 이 정도?
The gods never liked competing for
이 정도도 힘들 것 같은데?
affections. Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out. Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here
무게
for
안
pleasure
맞췄다.
though.
잠깐만. 무기를 안 바꿨어요. 장 달아야지. 스킬을 방패.
Never would have pegged the
역사서.
kid as the bookish type.
이거 그거구나. 알 수 없는 곳. 파밍하는 곳. 할 필요가 없어요.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
짜부.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds. Blasted things hurt like a broken heart. If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down. Core stuck inside one of those fancy cages.
지뢰는 필요 없고.
No breaking a cage like that, but the kid tries anyway. Gotta find a way to spring it open.
일단 돈 먹고 여기는 조금 있다 오고.
He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong? Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense.
아 맞다 이거 얘들 시체에서 폭탄 떨어져.
Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard it pop that mean old foreman. At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30, hard to tell. Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy.
어이 그렇게 없네.
Find some spices from the land. Tax-free. It's a troublesome scene to be sure. A few moments left and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7. Give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it.
Yay.
Just gotta get to the nearest barge. I still remember the look on his face after that one. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
중류소. 빼자. 이거 빼고 불필 때.
Champagne's made with scumbag extract, hence the barley aroma and the nausea. Kid's been down the path enough times that it's feeling real familiar. But then somebody gets to the core before the kid.
먹을 거다.
The floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. So could a reckless kid, for that matter. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide for him. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors now. Security's all fired up. See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for noise and tomfoolery.
이거 봐봐.
Sky bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along. Air travel always was an iffy proposition. The calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows.
와우. 일 보소.
Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we could do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. No, they used to ship live munitions down the path.
아, 수류탄 먹어버렸다. 진짜.
There's wires to toss those things plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up. In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity? So we didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us.
빠르게 진행하면서 업글 찍어야지.
The dead ain't gotta worry about this mess. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him. Not like this. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife. It was someone like him. Something so familiar about that man. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder Brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls.
보기 많이 아프네.
Nor did the Bird Boy. Didn't make it. The Jawsons. They didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr. They didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? The Corps survives as well. Kid does what he has to do. And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue.
Hey,
He says
줄프.
this. We have to go. Please.
줄프 가자.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Celandia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time. The Corps, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Well, look what we have here.
업글 대장간.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
이게 머스킷인 카본이구나. 올릴 게 없네? 그럴 수 있어.
We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city. The gods, they're all undone. Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one. Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now, and the Orchard core is long gone too. Pith stood for something once, something real. In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol. It started being decoration. Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least. That Pith lights up like a rodeo.
그만 자.
It breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine. So what'll it be?
사원이네.
Invoke the gods, or tell them off?
뭐 올려도 괜찮을 것 같은데? 흉포 가자.
Kid don't need favors from the likes of him. If the gods ain't dead, then they ought to be.
잠깐만, 한 방인데? 흉포를 넣으면 너도
Folks used to
나도
make
주창되겠구나.
pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone
안
now,
넣어야겠다.
and the orchard core is
한
long
방에
gone
갈 줄은
too.
몰랐네.
In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least.
왜 이렇게만 가지?
Kid don't need favors from the likes of Pith. Well, if the gods are alive,
너무 세잖아.
they must be plenty sore. Popping windbags is hard enough. The gods can make it even harder. The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god. Kid ain't found a core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine.
코와 코와.
There's only one way to Cinderbrick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. Calamity was mercy. Folks, the windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid. Well, windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort.
샷건이 좋긴 좋다.
At least the marshals let the kid a parting gift.
어디서 먹는 거야? 경험치는 먹고 갈까? 안 나오네? 잠깐 이거 뭐 어떻게 되는 거야?
Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a
먹으면
warm
어떻게
place
돼?
to stay and a decent meal. Calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort. Could have been minding their business underground like in the old days.
무기고는 필요 없다. 지금 세팅 아주 좋아.
Cinderbrick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. But the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though. So many of those sorry things hold up inside that old fort.
겁나 좋다.
blasting everything in sight with that newfangled musket.
뭐다 풀어요.
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. Kid ain't afraid of getting burned. They trapped the kid in the middle of the force parade grounds. Then they bring out Brutus and Glandon and all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain and only their sorry eyes to lose. The other big fellas who joined his brother, wherever they are now.
Yay!
Dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this. The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that. And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrook Fort. Kid shows up just as Zolf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
분실물.
The lost and found.
뭐 파나 보자.
Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
이거 사고. 두 개 살까? 두 개 사고. 그리고 살 거 없는데? 대장간이 어딨더라? 레이드인가? 한 번에 두 발 발사. 좋은데? 빵빵 쏘는 건가?
The marshals learn to pack those shells full of fire.
큰 손상, 큰 손상, 큰 손상이 왜 달팽이 모양이겠지? 출혈일 텐데.
The marshals would have been downright jealous.
모르겠네. 출혈이구나. 반격 피해량.
A sip of lunkhead liqueur will toughen you up. Too bad it's like drinking a saddlebag. The Langston River flowed free and wild
새 나오는
till
데구나.
the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off.
아 그러네. 빵 하고 나가네. 인정한데?
The river ain't never been safe for swimming. Riverbanks swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him,
근데 줄 생기는 건 뭐지?
famous ferry barge is still afloat. Bert's crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out. Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors. At least she picked a good spot
얘네가 원래
for a
포탑이랑
break.
지들끼리 싸워?
It's the core right there. Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. Peckers, they have their own eyes on the core. Why? He finds Weepin' Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough. She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers. Traffic things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care
멋있긴
what
너무
they shoot
좋잖아.
once they hit something. The windbag's getting even better out here. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nellie. She's just gotta make one last stop. With her last breath, Nellie gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Pecker country. They want that core real bad. Kid shoes them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times Kid nearly fell off the barge back there? A good couple of times.